The great way is easy for those who don't have any preferences. That's what they say. The great way is easy for those who have no preferences. All the enlightened beings, all the people that they write books about and get worshipped, they just remove their preferences from the equation. That's it. They understood that we're here to experience. And that means experience it all, the good, the bad, at full force and at full speed. To experience is the name of the game without judgment, without trying to say, well, it's not how I want it out there, so I'm gonna bottle it up and I'm not gonna be okay. I reminded of myself of that today as I woke up, and kind of in a funny way, this little atom right here was in this little park that I was walking through. Pretty serendipitous because this is kind of what it's all about today. Our preferences are formed by our judgments on the outside world. And the outside world is almost entirely made up. We see it how we see it, but much like if you walk up really, really, really close to a TV and you see the pixels, well, if you walked up really, really, really close to life, you'd see nothing but these atoms holding it all together. None too different than the other. I've been finding more and more that if I'm in a bad mood or if I'm not feeling grateful, chances are I need to zoom out a little more, or maybe zoom in. I need to realize that there's 6 trillion things going right around me to make all this exist, and maybe 2 things going on in my life that aren't perfect. And the more I focus on the few things that aren't perfect, the more I lose sight of the fact that the rest of this is all a shocking miracle in perfect working order. You know, I realize more and more that my preferences get in the way of my happiness. The more willing I am to have an experience and not judge an experience, the more I truly nestle into God's plan, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Today is all about understanding that I'm here just having experience. And I'm not supposed to judge, at least if I want to be happy. The great way is easy for those who have no preference. The better you are at removing your preference, the bigger life gets. I've made some videos on here lately, and I like to be honest about how I feel and if I'm up, if I'm down. And yesterday I took some time because I really needed to recalibrate. I went to the beach, I journaled, I sat there, and the thing that hit me the biggest was that simple fact that my preferences are getting in the way of my experience. To place contingencies on our life force and contingencies on our light to say, well, if it isn't perfectly 100% the way I see it in my mind, then it's wrong. and I am unfit to experience joy and enthusiasm. It's fucking crazy. I hate to do the whole we're on a tiny blue dot in a insane galaxy perfectly distanced from a star, but like sometimes I need that zoom out. So today it's all about recognizing my preferences, recognizing the things that I am issuing an action to and I'm not willing to just experience. We can have desire, we can have a goal, a mission. Sure, absolutely. But at least for me, I know that if I'm not in alignment, if I'm not in the seat of self, if I'm experiencing those as a reaction to my preferences and not necessarily spirit moving through me, then I know that it's a castle built on top of sand. You know. So today, let's just enjoy all of it without judgment, and maybe just cosplay an enlightened being for a little while. I know I'll soon have preferences again. I know I soon will surely feel like something just isn't quite right. But maybe today I'll dress up as an enlightened person and I'll sit there and be okay with it all. As always, this is here if you need it.